Mwa ponabuti na wasweleze banganda skabapele na good afternoon to all of you. I welcome you to this special program. This is a program brought to you by the Human Rights Commission of Zambia, and this afternoon we'll be basically looking at a number of issues pertaining to the work that the HRC does in this country, and also our focus later will be to look at the rights of suspects. Kuti nkega mboga pat kutuanda kulanganya muzo basonomba usena mbunga ilanganya helegelo ya buntu susu nembunga ilibutia limu nchinzi nchoba jita alimutu ya kuzumana mkati mbandi o yugoya kulanganya kwamba usena imuntu watamihigwa igambo na suspect nenguzo hilibuti na nenguzo hii hajisi ujati yagambo ago nkaba kutamihigwa kuti imubandi mpouti siminine ima higati asuna kulanganya milimo byagwigama njoba jita ibambunga Kauti igundi guhairiya mugati gamubande imahigati asono mbotula balo mugati iga studio guliba Kebby Malila Balomba Senior Investigations Officer. Mr. Malila, good afternoon. You're welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, thank you.
Bamwe mbotula balo mugati gamubande imahigati asono ba Lisbon Chaamwe Balomba Principal Planning and Collaboration Officer. Mr. Chaamwe, good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Twalomba mwalibi hauti nomututelera
Tolomba igapati bamwe mbotula balo mugati igamubandi oyu mbalusi Munthali Balomba Education and Training Officer. Madam Munthali, good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. These are Mogutali Gabuyo Mobuhongona ndambwe hanonse nomwe studio amba kutuendela antomwe bamwe ngabanda kuhibakapatu amba kutino imbunga ya Human Rights Commission nimbunga jitanzi na mulimo nzibia wambunga Maybe I'll pose that question to you. Your mandate, who is the Human Rights Commission? Why were you formed?
Okay, thank you very much for that question, Ferdinand. And I'll ask Mr. Chaamwe to chip in here. Yes, so I'll begin by answering the question first. So the Human Rights Commission is an independent state institution that is established under Article 231 of the Constitution of Zambia, Amendment Act number 2 of 2016. So in terms of its mandate and function, it has the mandate and function to promote and protect human rights. So aside from this, it also has the mandate of ensuring that the Bill of Rights is upheld and protected. So this mandate is provided for under the Human Rights Act, which is found in Chapter 48 of the Laws of Zambia, and also what are known as the Paris Principles.
Mr. Chaamwe.
Twaromba mlimbo babandiga inchi tonjo tujita ba human rights kapati tulanganya maninge gongozo abantu susu o ya muntu susu abo kuti twaranga mlimbo babandiga batumbwa abamba kuti igabunga gatakali kumbati hi kalali beregera galike no bauti kabunga kabambwa ajisi gakedde mu mulawo mu party ngoto ti constitution mlimbo babandiga 230. So iganji mwalanga gakabunga koti hotujita igwele hanyahi babandika kuti twakute kwatovereke kabotu 1 twerede kuhunta wa yatwambo amana kubambira bana mali ya hijitika mujisi twerede kukahiga abantu pojerede akubaleta anto omwe kuti gambo kabandikwe liza bagwahigwe amana kuyiha abantu twerede kubayiha mlimbo tujita wano ibwaso twabola kuyiha na kuti abantu bahibe hi inguzu yobajisi na batamige kwagambo amana bunza abo twerede kuhuntaho ya olokujita research twajita research gutegwa twakubandika abanhulumende abambi ibabamba mirawo ababamba ma policies gutegwa babamba ma police kwere hanyahe twakajana hijitika mumozi amana gutega utalibo akujita himwe twerede kuyandika amana hikwa yakuleta luka mantano akukomana akubika abantu kuti baba nguzu yabo ntususu bahibereheka boto
Mr. Malila, maybe I bring you also into the discussion. Obviously, the two did touch on the issue of investigating and also research. What exactly do you do when it comes to investigation? Obviously, these terms mainly maybe will be associated with the police and other maybe security wings.
Okay, thank you so much. The investigations aspect of the Human Rights Commission's as a duty is performed by the Investigations and Legal Department. We receive complaints from people who allege that their rights have been violated. We assess those complaints for admissibility. For example, a person would come to report to the Human Rights Commission something that is not a human rights issue, so that will not be admitted. But what we consider a human rights issue will be admitted, and investigations will follow so that we are able to provide a remedy to assist that particular person whose rights has been violated, to put them back in the position in which they were. Some of the issues that we investigate are cases of unlawful detention, for example, by the police or law enforcement officers, torture by law enforcement officers, as well as any other human rights violations that are so numerous to mention.
Obviously, one would ask, maybe just there before, as we continue to get into the program, one would ask, there are issues, especially with police, where maybe someone is taken into custody, even on a bailable case, and that person is not bailed, within the stipulated time, let's say maybe 24 hours or 48 hours. Do you get into such issues as Human Rights Commission if it came to your attention?
Exactly. Once a person has been over-detained, and they make a complaint to the Human Rights Commission, we will investigate into why the police have not taken that person to court within the 24-hour stipulated time. We will investigate and provide that that person is immediately taken before the courts of law. As you will hear in the discussion, it is a legal requirement that every person who is arrested must be either given police bond or be taken to the courts of law within 24 hours and not 48 hours. Within 24 hours. So those are the issues that we look at. Why are the police holding on to this person? In violation of their right. Because a person has a right to a fair trial, speedy and fair trial.
Madam Munthali, obviously from the time the organization or the commission came into existence and also operating, how has it been, the hurdles and the successes of the commission?
Well, in terms of the hurdles and successes, there are quite a number, I would say, and I believe my colleagues would chip in. So some of the successes that we have scored, I believe we have over time gained public confidence. You can see people coming through to report human rights abuses and violations through our various offices that are established in our country. We have 6 offices in 6 provinces of Zambia. We're not currently present in 4 provinces. That's Muchinga, Central, Northwestern, and Bwalya. But for these others, we have a presence at least at the provincial center. So we do see people coming through, and we have helped resolve a number of cases. It might not be all of them, but a large percentage of complaints that have been brought to the commission have been resolved, and I'm sure Mr. Malila with time can attest to that and maybe give certain percentages in terms of the successes scored in terms of resolving cases from 2018 and 2017. I think the success rate was about 85%, no? Last year.
Yes,
somewhere there.
You can chip in, Mr.
Yes, just before I allow my friend also to come in. I would give 2 examples quickly as an indicator of our successes. We had a complaint where a ZAF officer was killed at Woodlands Police Station in Lusaka. The Human Rights Commission quickly moved in and investigated independently. The police also did their own investigations. But the findings were too different. The police accused the inmates, those who were in the cells, that they are the ones who had killed him. And yet our investigations established that it's the police officers who beat him to death. And our findings prevailed at the end of the day, because we published our results, and the police published their results, but ours prevailed. They constituted a board of inquiry. They found that our findings were beyond reproach. So that was very successful, because finally the police officers who were involved are facing a trial for manslaughter, And the family has also taken the state to court for compensation. I think they almost are agreed in terms of compensation. The recent one is the one that
Vespas, Munthali.
Yes.
Was a student.
He was a student who died when there were student riots. Again, we moved in quickly. We investigated and we published our findings. And the police have reputed that this is not what happened. So the matter finally went for an inquest. It is in court. The coroner is going to make a ruling on the 30th of September. So these two would attest to the fact that we are independent in terms of our operations, and we score successes because we are there to help the people realize their human rights. And so that would do.
Okay, ndizo achama ndi nyanga majata kwamba kuti tuendera anthu omwe abasweleziwe batachikwanya kuti utobela muchinguwa.
Ikuyungi habuli mbulimbo bamba. Imwi hotujita tula huntawo yakubona kuti no mujisi muri buti. Abobo tulalemba ko twamba tuma reports manyo report on njo twamba annual state of human rights or the state of human rights ino mujisi muri buti wele hanyama human rights. Uti mwalangiri ha imyaka yainda munsomo twalibona uti twatalika kuchigwa hahindwe. Twatalika kubona buku lyana twaliguya na ni report. Mboba libereha iba mwi kunza atusuke muno mujisi. Ibi niba kunzajisi baralirebereha agulemba ma report abo. Gutonde ati no mujisi mwa Zambia bulibuti. Amana batalika kuchita court kuti ba human rights nibagamba kagambo kubagamba. Kunza abo uli hotujita ati imwaka wainda myaka ili 4 ahafu. Ihisi ili kumantani hidegu ukabungwe kotutika United Nations. Ilalangwa iraba reviewed in terms of universal periodic review. Uti mwalanga myaka indei, especially ya 2017, is hisi hinjanje yagali kubandika kuya ku United Nations yagavere ha report ya ba human rights. Agamba kuti baba confidence yotujita kambo tuli independent. Ahalo kuti mna mwalanga ihinji yagali kubandika hintu italika botu pepe. Ejitajirika botu echajirika botu mana balanga report hena hulumende ilembe deputy. Kwa mana bobo twatali yaguli bonati tuyabuya mbulimbo babandika twambo tukulajitika tunjanje twambo tumbita toka twamba mbuli wawa tunjanje twaujangati ba human rights balo bayima tabali kumatanyi kuntu uli konse bayima nji akubereha kuti bantu bakwahigwe
punaye kwanda kubuhira ali mpona abachamwe kwamba kuti mwatuhunta we hatwambo like a report what Mr. Malila was saying. A report, police issues a report. You also issue a report, and these are two different reports on one case. Don't you receive maybe threats, intimidation at some point that would compromise na gubula mulimo ngo mujitambuli mbunga ilanganya helegelo?
Ichipoto cha kutimula olu wa Zambia. Ngulembede kuti sike tutali kumantai tube independent. Abobo muntu ingawamba hagwamba pereta hitu gumipe. Tulabereka kwere hanyanchi tombo yitu yandea kuti tubereke. Agamba kuti humbwa kuti amana kuti mwalanga mu milawo ya ilanganya human rights. Humbwa wajita bobo ko kuti wapanga mulandu. Abobo kuti watajite bobo cha kubanga kutukonga kuti tabereke kaboto. Ko kuti walubia. Imulawo mutiyani ulamuchirira. So abobo banjanje balawo munakambo kuti kaba wahimulawo tawaye kwamba jiri bobo.
Obviously there is a current strategic plan that you focus on as Human Rights Commission. Maybe Madam Munthali, I don't know whether opposite to any of you in the studio probably could touch on this one. Your priority areas of focus currently as Human Rights Commission.
Okay, so we do have as a commission a strategic plan that's running from 2017 to 2021. Knowing that our core business is the issue of promoting and protecting human rights, but we do have specific focus areas that we are working on as a commission. So one of them is the issues relating to business and human rights. That's specifically where Mr. Chaamwe works in the research. It's found under the research and planning department. So it's basically looking at issues of rights and how businesses interact to ensure that they don't infringe on employee rights and others that they come into contact with. Then we also have currently a project looking at the implementation of the Public Order Act. As you know, this has been quite a contentious issue in this country, as many stakeholders have felt that the implementation of this act has really been unfair in certain situations. So we are currently looking at such issues. Then we also have a project focusing on issues relating to rights of suspects, which is something that we are here to do. And then aside from that, we've also been running a campaign that is an anti-torture campaign. This has been going on for some time now, I believe since 2015. Yes, and in terms of what we have achieved under this, we have worked with stakeholders such as the Zambia Law Development Commission and the Ministry of Justice to help come up with a bill, an anti-torture bill. So this bill was developed. It was presented before Cabinet, and anytime soon, I would believe when Parliament opens for the next session, it should be tabled.
Iza mubuhawe mbotuka twamba mbuli bawandika wawe. Ichi pati twalanganya muli strategic planning yeso. Choto yanda kubona kuti bana maleya ahulumende yapabulemu unguzo yabantu. Imuntu kwa muntu uwa aharwa olanguzo. Amana bobo kambo tuli kuti kupabulemu chintu chiyu mwabona. Te. Abobo tulalanganya choto kwamba ati protection. So protection kubamba mira ombulinji bambe. Mabiwa yango tula kutonkea utakwa tujinche mira waja poto kwena ati ndiza mura wangu pa kuti bantu abachita behave mu nzira iyo njo bachita behave bulimbo bamba gale our Public Order Act twayiona ndiza kuli tumpango toto kwena ati tatuli kapo tumaningi tupamu ntukuba chance ya kuti ndizinga wachita violate my human rights. So abo under protection otujite mu promotion pompa opo tubolera abo twabola kuyihana unza abo tulajita monitor hijitika mujisi na utalika ina wali ma election wakaliko kuchita monitor yonse twalanga strategic plan yeso yamba kuti we have to focus on the respect of human rights, the protection of human rights, and the promotion. And yonse hilanganya maningi poji mwi akakabungweka human rights ikainhwali kulanganya promotion and protection kwere hanya mboka kabikwa.
Mr. Malila, maybe just borrowing a promotion from Mr. Chaamwe.
Yes, please.
Even as you are doing these promotions, trying to encourage the people, how are the awareness levels where we are? Do people know their rights, as in getting to understand that this is my right, it's because of this and that?
Okay, I would say that from the time the Human Rights Commission was created in 1996-7, we've seen an increase in people's awareness of their human rights, which can partly be attributed to the work of the Human Rights Commission, as well as other civil society who are on the ground educating people about their rights. Really, the levels cannot be quantified per se, because we are. It's a vast country. Most of the people are still very illiterate in Zambia. They may not have the opportunity to read the materials that are produced or to access information from the Human Rights Commission. So we still have areas where the Human Rights Commission has not reached with the message.
But how satisfied are you as a commission in terms of the levels that you are able to?
Would like to do a bit more than we have done. As Madam Lucy indicated, we are not present in all the provinces. We are only present in the 6 of the 10 provinces of Zambia. We would like to at least reach all the provinces as well as get to the districts. When we get there, it will be easier for us to approach the people in terms of sensitization and the people accessing our services. So we can say that we still would like to do a bit more than we have done.
Maybe kuyungi habo.
Okay.
Kuti twalanganya twambombo tuyendawa. Iji pati maningi chakulanganya twabona kuti ndiza muhyogo himbi. Mbulimbo babandika ku munso mutetu kwa jisima radio mahondwa. ZNBC ndiza ali kuendera bwaendera. Amana twalanganya ndiza mihobo ibere hegwa ZNBC ndiza mutabayi gaboto. olwo ndizajindikira kyaya kuti ndizabamba ule chitonga ichindecho olwo chilozo olwo chili kuti so abobo ntwalanganya kuti noti ngakuti ndizamutaona twabayanya abantu banje batatwambira human rights bali koma twanjira mu minzi tulamwa twambo tuhira mu minzi kuti mebaka ndichita bobo mebaka chita bobo balaliba abantu bachita bobo mbuli muchuko ambo twambati human rights is being violated with impunity. Then twalanganya kuti ndizachipa abantu aba kuti kaba tachitikire mkutahiba so mbulimbe babandika bamalira tobene twalibona tatukutide maningi kuti ino yausika kuli chitwayera muzezo wa kuti manje katuya abuya tunjira mu community radio station tukabwiha ndiza abantu balaba tulasika level ali apo tunga twamba kuti ino twakuta abantu kwabobona kuti balikyani bai baba human rights pere turaindiria.
Madam Loss.
Okay, I just wanted to chip in concerning what my two colleagues have mentioned, and we believe it's a challenge for us. We would like to reach out to as many people as possible. And I think we didn't discuss the challenge, but one of the challenges is that we don't exist in 4 provinces out of the 10. But we have strategies to mitigate or to bridge this gap through Mr. Lisbon's office. As his title is spelled out, his principal collaboration, planning and collaboration officer. So through his office, we identify stakeholders who work in the human rights sector that we can partner with to go out there and educate people about their rights and how they can claim their rights. Also, we're trying to make use of new age technologies. We know that almost everyone these days has a phone and they can gain access to the internet. So we try to disseminate as much information as possible using social media platforms. So we have active social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. We know that in the rural setting, this is really not that relevant, but in the urban setting, this is working out very well. And we also use such platforms as radio to reach out to as many people as possible. That is both the paid-for programs and the ones where free airtime is offered by the radio station. So we are working towards reaching out to as many people as we can with information on human rights and how people out there can claim or report a complaint to our institution.
Maybe before we get to look at where and how they can actually report these are human rights abuse or violation, there is a notion that this time around human rights somehow has made especially the young ones stubborn, that they just become unruly, and you try to discipline them, they will say, I'm protected, it's my right to do what I feel I need to do.
We have a child rights expert in our midst, so he'll tackle that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's basically a misunderstanding. When a person has not understood properly what human rights are, they tend to violate. And they normally do this to a person who is not themselves knowledgeable about human rights. Because if you know what human rights are and the function, you would not be cheated. A person, for instance, a child will not come and say they can't cut their hair, it's a human rights, or they cannot bath, it's a human rights. Those are not human rights. The first thing is to understand what are these human rights that we need to claim. Once we have understood what the human rights are, then we'll be able to claim them properly. So it's basically just an abuse. And the person who says, no, children are now disrespectful than they were before, they also do not understand their responsibility, because a parent has what we call parental responsibility to guide the children. In fact, to know these human rights better than the child. But to find the children learn in school and they come and tell their parents that they've learned more than the parents have done. The parents must be above, must have the knowledge above that which a child possesses, so that they are able to guide the child in a proper way. So when we teach the children, we are telling them, these are your rights and your responsibilities, and this is where they end. Parents, these are your responsibilities and your rights, and this is where they end insofar as your children are concerned. So it's not about promoting anarchy or promoting indiscipline. It is actually teaching the people so that they're able to claim for their rights.
Mr. Chaamwe, maybe you can add something there. Bana mazwa notavaju maybe waweza kasago it becomes a problem akamboka nguzwe yabola.
Okay, twarumba maningi mbulimbo bandika bamalirawa ngandira akunwa kuti ompanda wa muzi bantu atayawamba kuti human rights atupangu chipana kabatalaikwe. Ino nkuliku chakambo kambo milawo njotolanganya ali mitwalanga ama human rights kuzwalira alili imuhali ulanguzo yakuyiha mwana bukale te abobo kuti twalanga ama human rights aratu panguzu ikulanganya hintu hili 4 ija kusanguna hena mwana no muyanda utagomene te muyanda utijibotu abanje jote muchikuwa tuambati when you are making a decision umulanganya ama best interest a mwana kamba kuti mwana wamba kuti he has got the right to movement, he's got the right to liberty. Ukwasiya kale mwana atagame kuya kutaunika yakuyendansi. Is it in the best interest ya mwana nawo amugahanishwa munyangama human rights? Imulawo wamba kuti mwana atumuyihe kamba kuti mwana should be taught the best interest. Ikukwa ba mwana kumujisa atumukahiga hibe kamba abona wajanati mwana wile kukwapka taji anchagwa bwirwa te. Wamana mwana olaba olanyema kuzikola bakumwambira but you are not supposed to be beaten te. Abo olanganda olamba I'm not supposed to be beaten. Pest amwambire kuti tukaranse tuwihe amumuyihe uma enjenzira igwa ya. Tulanto mwete
ndemuhita
chotungatolo munchito muntu alubiya tatubone ba boss bagweza gisako kuuma muntu kamba watulacherwa kunchito olotojitika batunchito pepe unza abobo imwana nagomena tutamulanganyibo kutagomene bwo mwana jana te natukele mu minzimu ya bulijindi bana no bayiya te yajindi tutabanyonganye bana pesi no balamunzi te tulamutuma mwana te tolambaleya ute kwa hivyo tinga watu mwolo kunchito awo gomena babosi bayo mutuma tukotola pepe ilite atumuyihe mwana cyo twamba agomene we hanyamunzira cyo tuti survival and development atumugwahirire mwana ahibe ho tujita utagwatani kutupe hivyo so mwana werede kuti head to be head and to participate in the affairs amana ali mwana tutamusali abona apoka bolera gambo batiji pati mbulimba babandika bamalirawa tutasambi nchito njo twerede kujitatoba hali kamba mwana uyandika kuti tumugomehega boto cho yambira first jipati maningi mu human rights any decision njo mupanga it should be in the best interest ya mwana atutamuleki mwana bote kayabo katujita katulega is it in the best interest ya mwana ujiya nagomena ayi higwe batata umwe kambo tangoyi kuyi bajindi no mujaya mulawo chuambira atocha cho itazumi hidwe kambo tago higwa jindi no mumiha maningi orugumu mahe hondo so abobo mwana ata umwe batayi higwe
Nawasilize ni programu ya ndene hangande askawapele ya jiguni motolanganya ibobelesi bwambunga ya Human Rights Commission ni mbunga ilanganya inguzu ihabuntu susu ngatika studio ndrawa mama abalosi Munthali alimwi aba Kebby Malila antomwe aba Lisbon Chaamwe kuti bazokumbunga moto anda kulanganya kapati mlimboto yabo ya kujibela ijanguzo ya muntu atami higwa igambo na rights of a suspect. These are mlimboto yabo ya let me come to you Madam Munthali again on obviously we've looked at some of the issues and some of the human rights issues that are more prominent. Now, how does one get to report these issues? Maybe we start from there. A human rights abuse or violation, if you can give us the procedure.
Okay, there is one of two ways in which someone or certain individuals can report an abuse or a violation to the commission. So this is either a person who has actually experienced an abuse or violation coming through to report this, or an individual who has witnessed or is representing a group of, and who is representing another individual or a group of individuals who suffered an abuse or a violation. So they can come through to the commission to report this in person in any of the provinces where we have presence. That's in Lusaka, Northern, Eastern, Western, Southern, and Copperbelt province. We have offices at the provincial level. And then another way in which individuals can come through to the commission and report is by using our toll-free line. We do have a toll-free line as a commission, and the number is 8181. So this line is accessible to all networks. That's Airtel, MTN, and Cell Z. We recently installed an SMS facility, but currently this is only available to Airtel subscribers. So for one to file a complaint, they don't even need to have any talk time in their phone. It's absolutely free. They can call in and file a complaint using the toll-free number. One key thing that I must mention is that all complaints of human rights abuse or violations, the Commission will only take in cases that are not more than 2 years old. I know there's a disclaimer to that, and I'll allow Mr. Malila to explain why we only admit cases that are not more than 2 years old.
Okay, Mr. Malila.
Yes, it's basically to be able to investigate properly. Matters should not be very old. For example, you suffer a violation of human rights this year, 2019. You only come and report in 2025. It will be very difficult for us to find that evidence because of the nature of the violations. We want to investigate cases that are still very fresh. So within 2 years of a violation happening, a person must be able to file the complaint so that we have the evidence. If, for example, a person was tortured 3, 4, 5 years ago, we are not even going to find the scars on his body because of the time that has passed. So the Act limits us to accepting complaints that are within a period of that are made within a period of 2 years.
And also, just to add that we also encourage people to file in complaints using our Facebook Messenger facility. So if anyone wants to report a case via our social media platforms, they can report via Messenger. Our Facebook page name is Human Rights Commission -Zambia, or they can use our Twitter handle. Our Twitter handle is at HRC_Zambia. So they can use those two platforms to file a complaint, and it will be forwarded to the investigations and legal department.
Okay. What is important is that a person can report a violation on behalf of another person. So when you see a violation happening, don't just give it away or take it. No, this person is. You can report on behalf of that other person so that you assist that person. Maybe they don't have the information themselves. So if you report on behalf of that person, the Commission will move in, investigate, and be able to provide a remedy or solution for the person.
Mr. Chaamwe, maybe you needed to add 1 or 2 things over Sandula Bomogosola.
Mbulimbu babandika wawa ichipati chatweredde kuhiba chauti itwambo tuyatwa kuti tulikale munkuta chatwambo skewa human rights tulatuleka kuti tupe tumani higwe kambo twankakale munkuta inya muntu inga wabola wamba kuti mara admission of justice chotolalanganya tulahiba kuti ino kambo genda kuti kambo imula hoteola zumihati muntu werere kwambo kubaga amboka gwe gaonka munkuta gahwambwane mbwane kubambwa te njenje nchitonjo tungatukachitabo chabola kuti kwambo kuli munkuta noti kutalika kunjira mugambo geni inya igambo gali munkuta mulaola twambira kuti tutachitijiri chonse tulanganye nkuta ityani imanihe. So abombo tujitawo mbulimbo bali kubandika wa kuti ndiza kuyungi hawo mbichane amana alimwi muntu na walemba kuti uyanda kuti tumugwahe imulawo latugahe utu ya muntu isukwe botka baba human rights watu sisatino uchanika kuli ani minguni ima anonymous letters himbi intu imulawo latugahe wamba utamuliambe pele mutu ambire kuti muyanda kuti ina lyangu lisiswe tulasisa inya kambo tuli yabona hijitika wajana ndiza hijitika muli baneba eno uli hibomu keda baneba ndiza ingaje ihiko yakunyonga na hinjanje watu ambira timegambo gali muneba nondilomba kuti nobati ndamwambira utegwa mutandambi chatujitiro obo yacha kuti utegwa tuhundawe hegabo tugambo twaunka tulaiba twambira bo bwabo notwenda tulahundawe hegabo tugabo tukamboga kuti mwatupandurudda bwini no tumatusiya kuti wakale mbanguni no tulatalika kuti natwabola kwa kuno kuchikuni kuba twambira tigambo kachitikira kuchikuni anime kachitikira nganda ali bobo ndiza tatwaya akabo tuma direction amanda mbapandura ino amana bantu batulembera tatubai chitaenda ugwa twabahiba utoka mbona mbulimbo bakatulembera mukaziye tulabandika ambabo twabandika ambabo amana ngachagwa So
peresena jaba uti atwambe gambo kaga bakatambula waita report muntu case na gambo galiko onsinza gaonka mu court. Does it mean as Human Rights Commission mulamugwahiriya ya muntu wima mukosma iligo case yana ulima fiza badalwa na mulamuyanda da lawyer agenda butawo
igwere hanyamula ojirigo ino ngotugisi no bata twatalide kuti banka mbichani gatugita discuss towards yo inzira pere mula uliko bwa ino tulamugwahirira kuti tubone kuti ababa la mugwahirire cyo tuberegera nto omwa tubunga tuimpene mbulimbu bambagale tutule mebonchito yangu ngo collaboration te ngatwachita collaborate ama institution indene mbuli legal aid board na muntu wabola kuti tuske twabona kuti gambo gayanda kuyanda tigaonke munkuta kojire cyo twamba tirifro letter tulalemba ololugoro lunka buli bali legal aid tibasa ntwalanganya gamba agaya munkuta amutugwahe anjire utikaba tali ba legal aid board boba yaba general uli ba legal aid clinic for women abaro tulabalembera aya mazuba amana gwali mbo twamba tiba legal resource foundation abaro bagale kubereka maningi bali gisimalo abaro twali kubalembera na ajakata hejo ndiza akulomba kuli balazi ngatwalomba kuti basa amutupe muntu ula atupe twamba uti pro bono amana wagwahirira oya muntu so iga embuli tuske ba human rights kamba kuti mola otao natuzomia kuti tukawime nkuta twayima tuske twiyiminina pepe tugwahirira bo kuti katumujanine muntu utamugwahirire kuti kagambo kaonke munkuta amana tunakuchiri yakubona kuti ino gasigali tunakugwabana baba yabenzuma batugwahirira
igamboga mwiko tulanganya mubuzo wabwa sunu nkakulanganya kapati nguzo iha muntu wa tamhigwa na ima suspects diza mukutangu nangadara kwamba utumu panduru lebya ino suspect ngoni nasi kutamhigwa muntu ulibuti. I think I'll pose that question to all of you in the studio. Anyone can take it up. Who is a suspect in the first place?
Okay, just to start, let me state that in bringing this program, we are not promoting criminality. We are not encouraging people to go out there and steal and become suspects. We realize that everyone has the human rights. And sometimes you may find yourself as a suspect. Now, a suspect is merely a person for whom it is believed that they have committed an offense. Or people think that we have committed an offense and they must investigate whether it is true or not you have committed that offense. So you are a suspect. You haven't committed the offense per se. They merely suspect that you may have committed that offense. And this is very, very important because a suspect is not yet guilty. And he remains so until the court of law pronounces their guilt. Or they have themselves told the court that they are guilty. So that is the starting point. We are not promoting criminality, but we realize that people who have been accused or suspected of committed crimes have suffered many, many human rights violations. And therefore, we want them to understand what are their rights, even as suspects. Because one does not lose the human rights merely because they've been suspected to have committed a crime. They have a lot of rights, which we are now going to discuss in fuller detail.
Maybe we have one example. I want to not hold this all mabusu te. Ali mabusu kulimbwa simba. This are kubusena nduoga oro likete. Mukubula joro wabola kabgarara. Umbi wa hira kumbi. Wamana waindo yangu aba usami demgena mabusu ka simba obuya. Bantu babuka kuseni baye yambuliwa nguba kabona ujisi mabusu ka simba. Uya ukere kujogoje. Kakubeka bwarara watija. Bamana bamunkira baramba. Nitwalanga mabusu twabona kuti nduwoga liko tulanto mwe kakube mugasimpe ya muntu tayi bamubweza ya muntu so mulawo wamba kuti muntu kamba kuti mujimuyerabo amumubike muji moja kuti uli innocent paga gambo gwere hanyabo mboni bwapegwa jigape kuti bamwambe kuti ngongoyo olomulayo agale ambirire so muntu nguya were hegwabo ali ngoba yeyera kuti nguwa pangaga ya gambo kambo muntu utanabetegwa tujimuyerabo no bati olojaje babuti tujimuyera olotokamujata kwanza tujimuyera pele inkoti inkuta njiji singuzu ya wamba to ichigebenga ololu wage wamba tibasanda garubi hawa ndabaji gwebenga so mboni ngandamba akambo muntu notumuyera abona ndizatahi abona ngongo yo.
Okay, ndiza ngatwa njira omukatika mpandi kusindinganya kwamba kuti now what are some of the rights, the major rights that a suspect has? I can still pose it maybe to Madam Lucy and everyone else can still take it. Mr. Munthali, Mr. Malila,
okay.
Sorry.
The starting point is that every suspect or an accused person is presumed to be innocent until they are proved guilty by the competent court of law or they have themselves admitted guilt. This presumption of innocence is provided for in the Constitution, that anyone who is suspected must be taken to be innocent until they are proven guilty. Now, we've seen several times when a person has been picked up by the police or any law enforcement officers, sometimes they are treated as though they've already been found guilty. They are beaten up, they are treated in very inhuman manner before they have even been given a chance to say their case. That is wrong. This is why we are bringing it to the attention of everyone to understand that one day you may be a suspect. Not all days are the same. You may be a suspect and you will need this information. Or if you are not the one who is a suspect, your son, your daughter, your nephew, your niece, your grandchild, your father, your mother might become a victim or might become a suspect. And you will need this information so that you are able to say, no, this person should not be treated in this manner. There is a way in which a person should be treated. The second right is that a person has a right to be informed of the reason of arrest. The moment the police or the law enforcement officers come, they must state to you the reasons why they are arresting you or why they are taking you to the police station. It is very, very important. Even when they are detaining you, they must tell you that we are detaining you because you are a suspect in this matter or because we are doing ABCD. We have found so many people in the police cells who do not even know why they are there in the first place. You ask them, for how many days have you been there? 14 days. Have they told you why you are here? No one has told me. I was just brought here and detained. That is very wrong. A person needs to be informed as soon as they are picked up or arrested of the reasons for their detention in a language that they understand. I'm sure my friend will talk about it when he uses vernacular. So those are some of the rights, just to begin with, Mr. Cham.
Ya mbulimba bandika wawa ichipoto chakuti muntu werere kuti aambirwe. Nchaambiridwa kuti kamba kuti muntu ya wakubuhigwa mibuyo. Akamba kakalangirwa kunka kunkuta. Hena muntu inga wachiko kuti tachiko hikuhwira tachiyancha chomwamba. Turajara hindi hinja anjibya twayinwa amba kuti muntu bamwambira kuti zakambira kusogolo. Asika kusogolo kwa bamwambira kuti kosamuna na mabuso. Because we have built. Gotupa into yojisi tumulembe mu bugomo. Wamana konjira tuyawo kubona bwaja. Mazuba alenda tabanamubona. Abo mulimbo babandika kurubya. Ero muntu naambirwa amwambire mu muhogo ngwamwa. Kamba kuti ndawambira mu gihogo chota hwi. Olondime tawe. Jiribo mbuli kuti ni muntu bamba jongo. So abo muntu aambirwe. Jimwe jintu chotwamba wawo chakuti imulao article 15 wamba kuti muntu atavi tortured. Inyanga kulajanika kuti ndiza muntu mwamwambira ndi suspect. Amana kuli homu muyera no muyanda utajite confess waumwa wabika agamperwa imula wamba kuti muntu atajitwe bobo amana kuti twaranga mula wambubero iwa torture wamba kuti ologa kuli state of emergency muntu atavi tortured ologa kuli nkondo ngo political or victim atavi hi olongu political opponent mu nkondo no kuli nkondo mula wa munyiga yonse njoto wamba to world internationally is accepted that muntu torture taijisi ponga wamba tibwa inogo nga twazumia torture so abo muntu wanjira mu masero atabi tortured tulanto mwe amana mulimbo babandika muntu wanjira mu masero etutamuka higa yamazwa ngoto hati 14 days 15 days imula wamba 24 hours 24 hours muntu gaube waambirwa gambo atolwe nkota ino alimana ijipo tubosha kuti na mwalirwa na abalirwa wa polisi ko utu ya muntu bamupeje olwarombe police bond kambo muntu ulanguzwe hakulomba police bond tatwambi tulanguzwe hakuzwa police bond ulanguzwe hakulomba tulanto mwe ataka higwi kulomba amana mulanganye kambo bogerere kuti kwa muntu kwazwi higwe mutamuka higobwe na ajaba kataya kuti bamba tatuwa kumpa police bond aba mutole kunkutoko kwa yakubajo olweja kulomba beo so mulambo bed amana muntu nali mu masero moya imuntu ulanguzwe hakuswaigwa abana banamalea benyina ndiza abamugwai ibabola ndiza kumuletera twakulya olobabola kubwe hatumbitwa mbotu mujatigide bukale bwagwe ndiza ya muntu we anganda kulicho bayanda kubwe ajandika kuti bagwa hanganda muntu ulangidwe bwe amana mubagahe ero kunganda bwe barapengera lyoge bayanda kuti ya muntu abagwa so mulaola zumya kuti muntu aswaigwe nokubati ndi mu masero.
Okay. Na waswilize ni program ilanganya helegalo ya buntuzusu yaletwa kulindi nyoya ba Human Rights Commission ajinda watu ajolula imawa ile kuliba banda kutsangana mukati gambandi ya namba ya 0979 050299 alimwa 0965 050299 inokuba 0950 050299 kwa kuti mnatusangana mukati ikamubandi kuli babo ibanda kutuma iluwa ile mutulanganya helegelo ihabuntu suswika pati kugama imuntu watamihigwa igambo 0979050299 alimwa 0965050299. Hello mwali bihabuti.
Egabo tumali ya.
Gabo tumbani matumina kuli.
Gamu ya bagumonze.
Omune nangu mazudira mukati kamubandi.
Ino muwandi mugotu ina mpandura kuti Bible yamba kuti for the child to spare the road.
Ate
sometimes tairito cha unyona mwana aga reformative slap. Wana wajinkuga. Alternatively, my human rights can help. And also they can even help parents to hang themselves. Now, who will be spoiled? A child goes where what he can body. The Bible says, what did it mean about it? Spare the child, spare the road and spoil the child.
Okay. Tolomba mninangu wala mwingula wali mkatika studio.
Okay.
All right. 0979050299 and 0965050299 and also 0950050299. Na mutuma message jambele namba ya 0979065660. Mubuzo wa wasono tulanganya helegelo ihabuntu susuga pati kugama baba bagungandiza watamihigwa igambo anguzu hoba GC. Okay, you've lost that call. You can try to call us back on 0979050299 0965050299. Mwali bihabuti.
Hello.
Hello mbani matumina guli.
Mari waji bwaku kabo usiyavonga.
Usiyavonga omune nangu tolomba kuti munatutelela amuto zobulide chomu jislidi mahika tasono.
Mesi kuyazo ari kampota polindara sobera kuti apukani yonse jomutisi. Reni kuyakwa kanya ku kuromba police ndenda kuli amount tibi irembe yaku tiba kulembere police bond. Na kubaire ku pavio kumbwabo.
Okay. All right. Walaga ingula omune nangu wali mukatika studio 0979050299 and also 0965050299 0950050299. You'll be live on Chikuni Radio. Our SMS line is 0979065660. Good afternoon, mwali bihabuti.
Kaboto mwalibi yabuti bahanuka.
Kaboto mbana batumina kuli.
Abamba mwemba kuno kwa jamba kwa ya maundu.
Kwa ya maundu mwazwidira omune nangu.
twarumba abo bantu shuwa twarumba maningi kambo mungi mutu wali burubya mwana mudala abo bantu kubeta twarumba maningi twaiya hingi maningi toku mwana we twarumba maningi toku maningi.
All right, thank you twarumba this way. Hello mwalimu hauti.
Kabo tumaliwe hauti.
Kabo tumbani batumina kuli.
Memwe mba tumina ona magobe.
Ona magobe mwazidila.
Tandiwo ya maraita suspect. Nandiwo ya muntu wajana contract. Ona waberega hena uya ngoba berega ali mu contract. Urere de wamba uti aguhora amuzihira amwimali. Kuti atole waroyo wamupa contract ati kamba ndakukwahiri ndakuzumina utungire mu contract
ngula company na muntu bi wamugwahiriya
uraberega mu company
muberega limwe then wamugwahiriya
dana ni ndo tenda pona uramba tigai ndakugwahiriya tenda uti wiwine ino koto wago ora ndino kugira imari amwi.
Okay, balaga ngola bali mukatika studio tolomba liza kwamba kuti tujikwenye kubweza banjanje kapati ndalomba kwamba kuti gatwiko sola ibwinguzi. I think we had about 3 questions abo wala bambari kwamba ka contract wamwe wajatikia bond then spare the road and spoil a child.
Yeah, just quickly I'll pick on the one for police bond, because it's a very contentious issue. Police bond is given at the police station. It is free of charge. Even the police officers know that they have to give that police bond free of charge. No amount of money is charged at the police station. So people must not pay for police bond. That police bond, the paper that they write on, there is an amount of money which is put there. Sometimes crooked police officers have used that to show the people that this is the amount which you must pay. No. What that money indicated on the bond indicates is that if you do not follow the conditions set for you, you jump those conditions, then when the matter goes to court, that is the amount you'll be required to pay in court. So that money is put there merely to indicate that if you don't follow what we are doing, the court will ask you to pay this if you want to continue being on the bond. If you don't pay, then the court will also not give you bail. They will take you inside.
Okay.
So police bond is free. We have heard so many people say they paid for police bond. They should not pay. If they are asked to pay, they should ask for a receipt. And the police will have no receipt for police bond. So we must start challenging these things. In court, when a person goes to court, they apply for bail. Again, it's a similar situation like a police bond, except for bail, the court might ask you to pay cash. That cash you are going to pay right there in court, and you'll be released. You'll be coming from home as you go to attend your case. But when the case is finished and you have followed all the rules, whether you are convicted or you are acquitted, you have to go back to court and claim that money back, because it's just put there as a deposit. So you go back with your receipt to the clerk of court and say, oh, my case has finished, can I have my money back? And they will give you back that money.
So it's not a payment.
It's not a payment, it's not a fine, it's a deposit.
All right.
Yes. So people must understand about this rule of accessing a police bond. They should not pay at all.
Maybe quickly we can go to another question. There was an issue of that there was also another issue, I think, of a contract.
Okay. Chonika ndabandika gambo kanji inya Bible datwambira te. I Bible tui hamaningi kuti muntu atalayirirwe ko utula loba turanto mwete nchoja ambalya spare the road then uya mwana anyongane tajambi exactly kukweza chisako kuma kamboleza nali kutume everyday twarubia ichi pati jamba kuti atuyihane chaambira muri Israeli mwami wamba kuti igamba kuti tivaka mwakulayirirwa bakaloba bakalijana mu captive amuli hosiya wamba ati bantu banji bangu balapenga agamba kuti tabajisi hii knowledge so abobo muntu nabjanika kuti wapenga inga kujanika kanji walubila so awachipati chakuti imwana akamboka kumaga baye atukalangi heka baya kamba bana tuyakubajisa ihatuli inga kuti tubayitwa kuhwana abana iwe ula umwa te ino kanji ngatuseka bya utuka mwana alayirirwa hebe uti nga walijisa te ino chipati chatwelele kuti mwana ata umwe kukandaulwa tulanto mwe alayirirwe tulabona lo mnganda te my dear kolegeje tulanto mwe notuma bahena tuma kuti bana so jambigwa wachipati chakuti tulambe ijambigwa muri verse ya jamba kuti atubalayirire ichirubide chakuti muri mutwabandika kusangula ivanji nitwakahama human rights akumha kuti mwana inga wandilembeha olo mwana twaleka kuchita hotwelede kuchita kuti tukahike vana kamba olo mukalange international instrument ilanga avana convention on the rights of children mekujana ilavandika ikukwamba kuti muhaliwelele kuyiha mwana twalanganya African Charter twalangalya ilanganya amofe y'abana ayalo ko italigira bogwe yairamba kuti mwana ngo abantu bonse atumuyihe jabola mu Zambia mwalo jamba kuti bana atubayihe takupo jamba kuti atuba kwa baule tulalubya akambo to yalijana mwaso oti muguye yauti ndi munyona bya wawe mwana cho ujandikira mulando ngo twamba so tone chawo banjanji mbuba ujata batareka kuuma bana atubalayirire nya mwana mudira ujisika ntukamwe yanda kupya nga wakatapulaka kwanza utapulaka kwanza kwa mwana takumwi kuya kuti pwa nya kwire kuchita bombuli kuti mwana mamunyona atukahike bana tubanyone ichipati mu ya mu Bible tibagamba kukwapa wala kwini yakamba bati atulayirirwe tunyonwe
muko sola kwali mubuhyo wa contract ndiza if you can quickly look at that one in a case where maybe more like a senior officer gives a contract to someone and that person wants to be paid at the end of the day, probably share from whatever the other person will get from the contract. Is it in law or is it a violation actually of someone's right?
You know, a person is given a contract and then the person who has helped or awarded that contract is asking for kickback. It could be an issue of corruption because if you are giving a contract, it should be an open to all. And people compete for these contracts through tendering or whatever. And once a person has been given, it's on merit. Let them perform that contract according to the specification in that contract. But if you start asking for payments, then for me, I believe it goes to corruption.
All right.
Ndiza koyonge habo chatwede kusini amaninga ayo magulo. Tutaindi kumbali. Tohambuli mbu babandika ayo magulo. Na uli kutuli part and parcel of the contract. Amulibike mu contract myawanga about baya kuti ma beneficiary ba contract mbaba ndiza yo walamba ndime marketing manager or ndime negotiator utegwa kwa himali alia no akuinda kunza ahulu kuti ndimenda kakugwa ha wondipa magulo ayo atwambo atutuleta ntangalala na abali integrity committee atubachirire ba integrity committee ku ya organization na atakubobo atubatumine ba anti corruption commission. Right.
Liza kamba kajindi kambo tujijamma kana mujigwa 17. Pila ndiza tulanganya ajibela ija kusensemuna kwa banamale na ma community sensitizations wamba tumubeleke Deputy Mbulimbunga ali mwinkoguli komobede ibwa inonza utagire wao. The community sensitizations, what is happening and where are these sensitizations taking place?
Awa twali kulanganya mbuli tuskate mbotwa bolo kunayo twali kuzinguluka mu hyogo inde nende kuna mwala twagaliko kusina zizi twagaliko kusi yavanga kusina zongwe amana akumamba ino bwasuno tulimo muno tuli kujiguni kuno amana jiumo tunjira mu gwembe nimugombe tuyagusika kwa munyumbwe bana munyumbwe bahibe uti tuyakutyani tuyagubamba bo uli bantu mutwabambira uti patwindiremo babambire olo market monse tuyagusika tuyabwambiriha amana ndiza kuchipepa akoro tuyagusika kwene hanyaji ndi mboja kutupa kamba twalike deti ndiza sunu katujiko yagusika ino jatwalira kamba kuchisi program otuka bantu bahibirerio abobo twelede kuyagusika twagumana notunka kumazabuka aworo kumazabuka toka nyite amana ali mkulima group ambi asalidwe ali muhogo himbi impene mbulibwa sujiro byabambi bali kuni kujirundu kuni gulwangwa so abobo twasala emasena aimpene kyo tuyabugita kuyaguyihana batibuka ino tulimo muno jumo tuyakukwembe amana tukasiga kumunyumbwe.
Alright. Amndizumya ndikwezero mawaile wabile katanga jalai mubandi mukuti kuli malines aji flashing hour 0979050299 alimwa 0965 050299 kuti ngema namba ngombwe hangu bele hayo. Hello mwalibi hauti. Kabo tumbani batumina kuli.
Amazu wa batumina ngambo.
Omune nangu amuzudire mugogo sola kosola.
Mubuyo mukingoyi wangwa na perspective ono wajya wambo utuntu agomulambe eno utugiye kirambo ya kambuga development project ngoba turabindere n'akora na project asaba biye miliyoni ayaya ari mu kiti mubuyo n'ibyo muko wango na iya biye kirambo ya ngo bari mu ko bagubetege na agiye kugira gukurikira ya ko.
Okay, Tolumbaga Party 0979050299 alimwa 0965050299 ilwa ile wa mamanino magati iga mubandi iwa suno. All right, it seems okay, we can try to pick this one. Mwali bihauti. Kabo tumbani watu minaguli.
Ajogera mu kugaboyo. Ndirawo pona ankanya isi ya police bond. Kambo impira kujitiga na ulimu babwanga wenda kugwe aho tiro sign here police bond barakwambira kwa bond weyinka wenda ole muntu omwe obere ya mu government diributawo.
Okay, baraka inguro munene yangu Tolumbaga Party. All right, maybe quickly we can look at the two. I think the first one basically looked at in a case where you are a suspect then igambo tiwakujanina, there's no case. Are you able, while you talk about you were defamed in some way and you take another you take another suit and also agambo agreement wa muntu ga bond.
Okay. If you are suspected and you are detained in police custody and you stay there for a long period without them taking you to court, already the police have violated your right. And when they release you, you can take legal action against them, against the state, for compensation for unlawful detention. If you are not able to do so, these are cases which you can report to the Human Rights Commission to investigate for you. If we find that the police had no reason to put you in custody, then we shall help you seek compensation from the government. So that is the position.
I think the question is, in a case where you are a suspect,
yes,
and after the case is concluded, you are found innocent,
yes,
are you able to sue? I'm found innocent, I was a suspect, and I'm found innocent later on. Am I able to take the case further by suing the person who had taken me to court?
No, there are two things there. One, where there is reasonable suspicion that you could have committed the offense, you cannot sue. There is one where maliciously I come and say Mr. Chaamwe did this when I know that he didn't. And Mr. Chaamwe suffers, is incarcerated, is taken to court. If the court finds that he is innocent, he can take action against me for malicious prosecution. Because I have falsely accused him of committing that offense. So could be malicious prosecution, which can be taken against the government for prosecuting you with malice.
Okay, maybe quickly another one on the bond, where you are required maybe to someone to stand in for you, someone who works in government.
Yes, the law does not say a person should be working in the government. In setting the conditions, it is the discretion of the officer in charge. They normally ask for 2 people. These should not necessarily be public workers. So it is more or less like a violation because the police don't want to have a lot of work looking for you if you abscond. So they want the civil servants. It's easier to get them. But the law merely says credible people. Credible people might be your pastor, might be a businessman in your community, must be the headman. Any credible person can sign for police bond. It doesn't specifically state that one should work in the government.
Okay. Due to time, I'll start with Madam Lucy. Maybe as you give us details, contact details of HRC from the national office and the provinces where you are, then you'll give us your concluding remarks as well, and also Mr. Malila, then we'll end with Mr. Chaamwe.
Okay, so my concluding remarks are just to provide information in terms of where one can report an abuse or a violation here within Southern Province. So our office here in Southern Province is located in Livingston, and the address is house number 1861/1, Muchinga Road. This is near Batoka Hospital in Livingston, for those that might be familiar with the area. And in case you need to call the office line for our Livingston office is 0213 320 029. I'll go through that again, 0213 320 029. So those are the contact details for our Livingston office. And for our Lusaka office, our offices are located within the Ministry of Lands complex by a place called Human Rights House. It's located on Independence Avenue. And in the event you would want to call us, our phone number is 0211 251 327 or 0211 251 357. So those are our contact details in Lusaka. And I believe for those people, for us living in this location within Gwembe district of Monza, you might find it easier to come through to the Lusaka office in the event you need to seek one-on-one discussion with with an officer from our commission. Thank you.
Mr. Malila, your concluding.
Yeah, in conclusion, I would just like to thank the listeners, and especially those that called in, and offer our apology that the time is so limited. We should have shared a lot of information on suspects of on rights of the suspects.
We'll still call on you.
Thank you for that invitation.
Definitely.
But I would say that there's nothing that stops them to pick up the phone and call the commission for advice merely, so that we're able to explain where they don't understand. They shouldn't just come to the commission when their rights is violated. They can call and we chat and we tell them what the right information. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Chaamwe. Your concluding remarks quickly.
Mendipa bokulumba kuli baterezi ibanji batutonde kuti tugambo tulagitika omu abo bocho tulomba kuli baba bali banamale bali mumbali amu umunyumbwe junza mabala mayigati nga batuswanganya kuona bwa umunyumbwe twabandigamba bo ndiza nga babwe amibwe okona bwa batubona mulomo mpande so cho tulomba chakuti atubugeze constitution ya Zambia article 18 twiranganye maningi kuzwa 12 18 twaunka twiranganya 12 twatamusia a 15 twatamusia a 17 iratugwaya amana tuyakuhiba inguzu yotujisi na twaba suspect or accused people
tolombaika pati kuti nawaswilizibwa sono potwasimpira makatika mbandi ngotwajiswandene aba Human Rights Commission mu studio ndalijisiba Kebby Malila, ba Senior Investigations Officer, ba Lisbon Chaamwe, ba Principal Planning and Collaboration Officer, aba Lucy Munthali, ba Education Alimu Training Officer. Tolomba nyonse kwamba kuti mwajiko hya ikubola makatika mbandi.